My name is Spencer Johnson. I'm 30 years old, and I'm from Hendersonville, North Carolina. I currently race downhill and enduro, and I race for Rev Grips, hand-up gloves, and Fluid Nutrition. Some things I like to do on my off time are fishing, basketball, football, watching sports on TV. I've gotten into painting and some other kind of like walking the beach. I got into biking at an early age in my middle school. Mountain bike club I joined, and pretty much they took me in and I started riding. I got hooked and I never looked back. Usually I ride in the San Diego area, and I pretty much ride by myself. For the most part, I ride with my Rev Grips team manager a lot. I try to get out and ride with Cody Johnson sometimes. We've linked up online. Some groups that I've ridden with, Sketchy Lines in the Central Valley. San Diego has a great San Diego Mountain Bike Association, some great organization that they do a lot of trail work. And just a couple one-offs here. I met Elliot at Elliot Jackson at Otter, so that was awesome. Curtis King, he's a big guy from Specialized. Me and him have linked up about 2 years ago, and so he invites me to ride a couple times. So it's kind of real diverse, the group that I ride with. I can't really pinpoint just one particular. I got a buddy down in San Diego named Dre. You know, me and him, me being African American, him being Hispanic, we ride a lot together. But that's pretty much the group I ride with. So far my journey in mountain biking has been a pretty great one. I have no complaints. Started at an early age, lining up for races. It'd probably just be me, the only black kid there. So that's always kind of intimidating. You don't see any representation in the sport unless you go to the pro level and you see, at the time we only had Elliot. And then Legion of LA, I got to meet those guys as well once or twice. So you see them doing cycling, so I've seen a representation, one from each discipline. But it is kind of intimidating as you race, and you don't really have too many people like you to talk to. Over the years though, I've seen more representation in the sport, and which is encouraging, because then it's like, I'm making a difference. A lot of people we vibe together. We definitely come together as a community. So, and it makes the sport cool as well. And also, I remember my conversation with Curtis, it's that fellowship and brothership of riders that it kind of doesn't really matter your color all the time. Yes, you get the look. Sometimes people just don't know. They're not educated. They haven't been outside of their own comfort zone. So me being the outgoing person I am, I make people feel welcome to my world, because my world is, I'm one of a kind. So I like to make people happy. I like to make people feel comfortable, and we'll talk about it. That elephant in the room, I love it. I love talking about it. So that's why I've had such a positive journey with the sport. Rev Grips, they pulled me in, and it was nothing about color or anything. It was all about riding. Fluid Nutrition is probably the most generous sponsor I've ever met. Richard was so nice from the start, and his whole thing was his brand ambassadorship program is about reaching out and helping other people, which I love. Hand up, we're about the party, having a good time, and helping others. So everyone that has helped me in this journey so far has helped me get to where I am, from being a novice rider to a semi-pro rider, to be in the military, going on deployments and coming back and getting back into riding. So it's been an amazing experience. I wouldn't change it. There's been positives, there's been negatives, but at the end of the day, I am who I am, and I love that I am.
Yes, Spence.